That last encounter with PMG, when I was asked that question, how does it feel as a father to have a son in prison, like I just was a failure? Like, no, and then I mean, he had his chest up and head out when he asked that question, because you know, some people get you on these shows to belittle you if you ain't what you say you is.
Right. What? Here we got a Trey Hunter 600.
Trey 600 with a niggas who run it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, yeah. Trey 600 with a niggas who.
And next thing you know, we got all you see is black smoke in the city. Hello. Y'all didn't catch that, did you? I said black smoke in the city. Big old black cloud over out here right now. Our race is the only race fight for peace amongst each other. That's sad. You hear what I said? That went over their motherfucking head, didn't it? What kind of race you know got to fight for peace to love each other as a race? That's sad. And I don't see the white folks doing Mexicans. The show ain't doing. They buying all that. Well, let them keep fighting, mijo. We buy all the cows. We buy all the land. Fuck them. Let them fight. Shit, maybe mijo can move there next door and they kill each other off. Yeah, when they kill each other off, they won't be here long. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Won't be here long. And guess what? They ain't lying. I grew up, Tales from a Crib. I grew up in a hood called Pollywood. I grew up in a hood. I grew up in Eastwood at 4200 Birch Street Crib Gang. I grew up on Birch Street in the middle, the equator of the gang banging. Birch Street, where I grew up, is the middle of motherfucking Fort Worth when it comes to the hood.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Miller and Berry, where everything collide and cross. When I came up, I looked at that hood as a safe place. As I got older, it affected me in a bad way. Fucked me up. When I came up in the hood, then we used to do shit like play hide and go get it. Hide go see that night. You know how motherfuckers, the parents that their kids at night now to go play anything? Hell no. Mom, can I go? Not real parents. Hell no. Come on in the house. You know what's out there after 7 or 6 o'clock? Them young fools. See, we used to have to go in the house when it started getting dark. Now you got to go in the house. you know, if you wise, if you smart, if you really looking over your child, bitch, you come in the house a little earlier than you used to now. Let it get more fucked up soon as school is over. Get home. If you know better, hello. As a parent, if you know better, when school is out, you need to be making your way to the house.
Right.
So there ain't nothing going on. It's just like at clubs at night after 2:30, ain't nothing open but legs. Well, at school, when school is out, ain't nothing out but gang members, badasses, drugs, influencers. If a nigga ain't at sports track meet or track practice or violin practice or golf or something, anywhere, studying to be an engineer or any goddamn something, because you need to be home when school closed. As y'all can see, I guess somebody caught me on an interview, me and my son PMG, where that was our last encounter together, as me being a father to make his decisions for him.
Right.
That right there caused me a CPS meeting. I'm not mad about it. It caused him a day in the hospital, a day and a half, from exhaustion. I didn't know he was exhausted. What that mean? Shit. I just thought he couldn't catch his breath. Shit. Yeah, look what you was doing to him. Yeah. Because asked him how he act at school when he think daddy ain't around. Ask him why he at school acting like he ain't got parents that'll get on his ass for real. Yeah. Why I'm getting called that he up there cussing out the teachers. So you telling me that you cussing at grown folks. Oh, you made that up. You made the who your daddy? OG Percy, that's what they expect to hear from OG Percy's son. You a motherfucking lie. I ain't raised none of my kids like that. You a motherfucking lie. I wish a motherfucker, if a motherfucker got a mustache, my kids had to say, yes, sir, and no, sir. Fuck you talking about, niggas. I raised all my kids on the respect. What? My baby mama used to call me Daddy Boot Camp. Yeah. I was the boot camp for the little girls too. Them motherfuckers thought they was in prep school. Every time they sit there to cross their legs, everywhere they went like ladies. My little girls, I ain't never had a problem out there. They thought I was crazy the way I did the boys. So the girls say, something wrong with daddy. They told me when they got older how they whisper and they said daddy was crazy. Don't do nothing. You know how daddy is. They said that what got them through school. That what got them through college because they thought daddy was crazy. Y'all know how my daddy is. Shit, my daddy. You should see when he just did Little Percy, Purnell, Presley, Peyton, Perry Young, Price on their ass. The girls say, "Oh hell no! If he do them like that, we just imagine what he do us now." But my friends, I didn't have to worry about them. But saying that to say this, when I was on a show the other day, with Birdman brother, and he asked me, he said, OG Percy, how I feel to know, have your name in the streets, be a legend, be somebody that you is. I understood where the question was going, but you know, if you ain't a switch hitter, you gotta know how to be a switch hitter. You understand me? When I fight, I know how to come from one side, switch up and come to the other side. You hear me? Easy. I had to learn that in prison. I had to learn niggas was versatile punchers, unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? Even hand, left hand. The hardest fighter is a left hand nigga. You understand me? So you have to learn how to fight right handed. So my thing is that you gotta be prepared for everything. My kids, my job was to keep them niggas on the right train, but most definitely on the right track. I let my kids know that the train we ride on, two things you'll never see a train do. That's bust a U-turn and go back. It just ain't no. I don't think you do that. And one thing you never see a train do is go on flat. Hello. Right. Yeah. You gotta make it make sense. So telling them to say this, nigga, we always rolling as a family. That last encounter with PMG, when I was asked that question, how does it feel as a father to have a son in prison like I just was a failure? Yes. Nigga looking at me like, no, and then I mean, he had his chest up and head out when he asked that question because you know, some people get you on these shows to belittle you if you ain't the nigga that you say you is. Right. Some niggas get you on these shows to turn your ass down and run a circle around you around their crowd and be like, got him, I told you. I know. But his question was, you know, to get right to the point because he a serious man. How does it feel to have a son in prison? To be a father that's doing what you're doing now and have a son in prison? Shit. Right off the rip, I went to clap. He was looking at me like, so you trying to tell me you happy that your son is in prison? Well, I knew that's where you was going. I said, happy? Hell no. I said, I'm proud of him. Fuck you mean? Any nigga that work hard to get where you going, nigga, you deserve to be there. Hey, you talking about niggas? He took many ass whoopings to get there. He did a whole bunch of push-ups to get there. Y'all didn't see it because I didn't raise my kids on no internet. They didn't get around the internet till they got ready to make their own choices and decisions. Now I told them the choices you make after this day, shit, bro, that's on you. And I stuck to that as a father. So when you grow up in life from now on, from this day forward, anything you end up, you put yourself in there. I told you, oh, my hand's clean. I didn't clean my hand as a father. I clean my hands as making your decisions for you as a man. It's time to start growing up. Say, you know what you want to do. You know what you want to be. Start being that. He wants to be a gangster. As a father, I'm hurt for your decisions. But as a parent, I'm gonna support whatever you do. What that means? Shit, you done been around the game long enough. I didn't teach you that game. You know why I didn't teach you that game? Because that's why you locked up now, because that ain't the game I taught you how to play. Right. If you ain't around shit and you don't know how to do nothing, you gonna lose every time because you didn't study for this test. When you don't study for a test and they throw it on the table, you fail, my niggas. He didn't fail the test. He made it to prison. He worked hard to get there. It's just like going from elementary, middle school, high school, college, going on to be what you want to be in life. I'm proud of you. You work hard to get there. Mm-hmm. Any child, any parent that got a child in prison feeling like you're a failure, don't fault yourself. Because I guarantee you one thing to every parent that listens to me now, you told them before they went there. Well, my bad. I hope you did.
Right.
I can't say that these days, parents. Shit, they sitting up in the cells with them now. Hello.
Yep.
That was my reason to come home and stay home. I got kids in that motherfucker now. What the fuck I'm gonna be doing in there with them? As a man. When my kids start going, it's time for me to stop going.
Right.
I mean, somebody say that makes sense. People used to say that about the club. When my kids start coming to the club, I gotta stop going to the club because that means, oh, I gotta change my company.
Mm-hmm.
PMG worked hard to get himself locked up.
Right.
If a motherfucker think I ain't tell my kids where they was headed by the decisions they was making, you a motherfucking fool. Matter of fact, my last son, his name is Price. I call him Spicy 4. The truth.
Yeah.
He gonna run that rock. I don't know what happened to my thing. He gonna run that rock. I messed up, so I don't know what I did. I hear something. Anyway, Trey, he gonna run that rock. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Trey, but I'm gonna try to keep his mind where his mind's supposed to be at. You dig what I'm saying? Some people gotta learn off some people's mistakes. That's why I teach Perry and my other son, man. Learn off your butt, man. Don't please. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's 7 of y'all, man. 7 of y'all. Everybody can't do the same thing, man.
Yeah.
I know one of y'all gonna say, Daddy, that ain't what I want. Okay. Y'all know what's going on. It's Trey 600, 3600. Y'all get it from me, man. Get it to him. Okay. An OG Percy, man. Balls.